Alright, so let's start by going over what's in the actual bag. So it's real simple, you just open it up, and you can pull out individual bags that contain all the game pieces. Out. Alright, so now that all the bags are pulled out, I can go over what's inside each one of them. So starting down here on the bottom, these are all the token bags. So this one contains gold pieces, health tokens, agility tokens, chest tokens, and attack tokens. So attack tokens, agility tokens, and health tokens. These are for your player's stats. So I'll set those aside for a moment. Chest tokens and gold tokens. These are for... The chest tokens are for exploring the dungeon to give a variety to play in the dungeon. They're orange and they have a little chest icon on there. And then the gold coins. They're little gold coins. So then opening the first set of card bags is the gear card bags. 54 cards to collect. They all have different unique effects. Custom made artwork. So let's set those aside. In the royal blue bag, you have consumable cards. Similar to the gear cards, but these are one-time use items. So you use them and then you put them at the bottom of the deck. There are 19 different cards, and they all have different effects. Similar to gear cards, but as I said, you use them when you use their effect. So you consume them. That's why they're named consumables. You have both the encounter cards and the chest cards. The chest cards are what you pick up when you pick up one of the chest tokens, as previously described. These are sort of your, like, modifying of the game. So some of them are positive, some of them are negative, and then the others are neutral. So that's the general idea with them. And then what's also included in the gold bag are the encounter cards. These modify the way you play the dungeon. So there's not many of these because you're not always going to get to these while you're playing. Sometimes you might play with only these 3 or maybe only 2. It just depends on how long the game goes for you. In the black bag, we have the player characters and the dice. So I sort of went with the stereotypical sort of fantasy characters. So you have like an archer type character right here as the green character. You have sort of what I was thinking of, like a paladin because he's got a big hammer. And then you have sort of like a knight type character. He's got a shield and a little mace. And then you have a wizard as the red character. We can move on to the last bag. The last bag contains the dungeon pieces, so the tiles, and the enemies. So right here you can see the exit tile. This is the entrance tile. This is the tile that you always start entering the dungeon in. And then the rest are the enemy tokens.